everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a very good day today. So I did a stream like this a little while back, not too long ago, but this time around it's going to be green themed. The first time I scavenger hunted, I keep wanting to say villager hunt because I associate the word hunt in Animal Crossing with villager hunting for the most part. But we're going to do a green themed villager hunt. If you look at the top of the screen, there is a list of things that I will be looking for. So I think from now on, whenever I do this, I'm going to try to make it where there's like a handful of villagers and then a bunch of miscellaneous other items in the game. I feel like this might be a little bit easier to do than the last one, because the last one I feel like we had a really hard time finding things. I also haven't interacted with Luna yet since I started this island, so forgive me for this little intro part. I kind of forgot about this until earlier. Before I go any further, let me say hello to everyone. Hello Shiver, hello Carisi, hello Vicky, hello William, hello Megs, hello Jason, hello Emily, welcome to this stream. Hope you're all doing well. 10 points if you get this reference. You're gonna see my new Chainsaw and Hockey mask. I'm assuming that's about, also I'm like nervous. Is it gonna play like, okay, cool, it's just Animal Crossing. Sometimes I just get paranoid that it's gonna play a song that it shouldn't, that's copyrighted. What music is playing? It's just Demon Gummies. I was gonna say the William, is that something about, something for, why am I forgetting his name? Friday the 13th, that movie? I don't know why I have a hard time talking right now, but it's happening, that's how it is. Hopefully you can see their radar donation. That would be cool, but also not necessary whatsoever. I went ahead and I decided to do music today, by the way, because I think I did that last time as well. And I just had a particularly very long week. Like, it felt like it was a lot longer than it actually was. And I just feel like the nice vibes of the lo-fi would just be really relaxing. I also want to say about the thumbnail, the way that I nitpicked that thumbnail for, I think probably at least an hour. There were so many different versions of it that were all slightly different from each other. And then there was a point where I thought I was done and I forgot to put like the little file on it, like the little picture that said live to make it look like a live stream. I forgot to put that on there. So it was like, wait, oh my gosh, I have to go put that on there now. So then I had to try and find which one that would look best with it. And then I continued to adjust other things with it. And it was this whole ordeal of me just changing the thumbnail constantly. Turns out me and Banana BB share the same birthday. I mean, I think I saw your conversation on the community tab. I added that poll on there because I realized I hadn't really done a poll in a while that wasn't for something like stream or video related or anything, and I just wanted it to be something fun. Reference to The Simpsons? Well, I don't really watch The Simpsons. I used to briefly a long time ago. But what you said reminded me of Friday the 13th. So, okay, well, if you put the word Bart on there, then I understand what it's from, but you didn't do that before, so I didn't recognize it. Oh wait, I just remembered, literally on my phone I typed up, they're not necessarily rules, but it's general information with the scavenger hunt. I didn't do this last time and I feel like it helps, so like, please excuse me for a second, literally copying and pasting this into my own chat, so I'm sorry. I want to pin this message, so that's why I'm doing it. There we go. It should pop up in a moment if it hasn't already. There it is. Hello, Autumn. Welcome to the stream. Certainly, how's your day been? No worries. I literally just started. We've just been mainly kind of rambling, and I went ahead and I just pinned that message because I forgot to do it when I initially started. Oh, yes. Please be sure to check out my mods. They also make content. Thank you. You said you still haven't found Chester? I feel like that's kind of weird for it to be this long and to not find a villager at that point. Like, with consistent hunting, you would think that you would have found a character by now. And using quickly, I'll try to be quick. No worries, you're fine. If you need to BRB for a bit, that's cool. That's all good. I had a lot of caffeine today. But despite that, I'm still like, it's weird. Like, I've had a long week, so that's been exhausting. But at the same time, I'm like full of caffeine. So it's like, Yes, long week, but also artificial energy. And I don't have the thing set up where it's like you can put little check marks on the items. I did that once for a video. So what I'm gonna do for this, which is what I did last time, is just gray out the image. I just have a way of clicking on it and then it like basically zaps all the color and then it goes into black and white and then that's how you know I found that item and or villager. So let's pull up the map and see the villagers. So not any of the villagers that we're looking for, but all right. I'm honestly probably gonna go for the house first, even though I normally wouldn't, just because it's fairly close by already, so why not? So I'm currently trying to film a video, basically all my villagers' interiors for Katana. What's funny is that a message popped up during the recording with it saying Lexi's online. That happened with Sophia, but with my video recently. I just ended up cutting it out. Thankfully, that's something you can do with videos, but because if for some reason it wasn't, that would be really frustrating. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. Wait, oh, green mums, never mind. Never mind. We're off to a nice start. So I included flowers in the last one and I almost walked right past these. But green mums, hello? I'm here for it, okay. Well, according to my rules that I've set up for, I can only take one item per island, and once I find an item, I have to, you know, tick that off and then leave. So just let me go ahead and do that. Let me see. There we go. So now the mums are grayed out. I might keep it in. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I promise I won't be offended or anything if you cut it out. It's all good. That was fast. Watch that though end up backfiring with me commenting on how lucky that felt, and then we end up having a really hard time finding other items. I did say though that I felt like the green items and the green villagers would be easier to find than the purple one. Also for the villagers, I almost put Murphy on there, but then it got to the point where I had to also, yes, my house is very messy. We're not gonna look at that. Anyways. I almost did the one for Murphy, but the picture that I was gonna work with, I had to do a lot of manual adjusting to make sure the background would be transparent, and that was annoying, so I just went with a different builder instead. Also, during my move town, I pushed Sylvia into a pitfall seed. I would do that with a lot of builders that I didn't like. I'm taking a day off from villager hunting to work on Tears Fall. I probably would too. I feel like it'd be annoying villager hunting that much back to back. Hello, Lando. Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's about that. Okay. How about them fajitas? Oh yeah, what you were saying in Ashland's server. I just thought that that'd be good because I feel like that's like, I mean, I've never made them myself, but they seem like they'd be easy to make. And I also like that you can technically make like chicken fajitas if you wanted to. Me and my friend Ryan are discussing that at the local produce store. I'm gonna be working next week. Wait, you're working when you were planning to cook? Or am I misunderstanding something? 'Cause I might be, honestly, and I probably am. So hold on 1 second. There we go. Never heard it. Wait, you never heard of fajitas, Emily? You should try them. There's a lot of restaurants I feel like that have them. You name it, I'll make it, I'll grill it. I'm a grill master. Ben likes to call himself the same thing, but it's like, he especially really likes to make steaks. It's like, I don't know how to spell it, but he seems to really like what's called like sous videing them or sous videing. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he'll do that and then like briefly grill it. That seems to be how he makes them. Just YouTube it up, Emily. They're extremely delicious. They're Tex-Mex. I mean, they sound good. Wait a second. I think I've seen people do this before. If you look at the flag, I think it's a picture of, like, I'm assuming it's either, like, a couple or, like, two friends. Hold on. It looks like it's very pixely, kind of blurry. But it looks like it's a picture of two people, and it's just been blurred out, like, a lot. Ben did that one time with a picture of us on Animal Crossing. It was really cute. I'm just gonna up and get my butane girl out of the dust, but I want to wait until the weather cools off outside to do so. It's kind of sort of started to cool down here, but not really. For several days in a row, we would have it happen where it was either close to or at, like, 100 degrees. And lately, it's been more in, like, the 80s or, like, low 90s, so we're getting there. It's starting to go down. I don't see any of the builders that we're looking for, and whoever Stone Soul is, they're the main person of the island. So we'll go to only their house, because going to all the houses would be very time consuming. Oh, and yeah, Tex-Mex is just kind of like slang for Texas, Mexico. So we're just gonna go around and hope that we find some of the items. If I walk past something though that I'm looking for, somebody please say something. I don't know what we have going on over here, but, like, I'm here for it. It's a combination like that shiver. It's growing, like, you know, like steak fajitas, rice, sauteed onions, sauteed seasoning. That does sound really good. I don't think I would want to have that, like, right now, per se. But the next time that we get around to, like, really cooking something, that would be good. I'm taking my time to make sure I don't miss anything. Again, about Jason Voorhees, isn't you really use a chainsaw? It's much more suited to a machete. It's Leatherface that got you to watch out for when it comes to chainsaws. You'd think that I would remember that, but I didn't. I do like horror movies. We have one in California too. It's called Mexifornia. I've never heard that term before, but it's also because I'm not from there. In fact, it's definitely because I'm not from there. I mean, it's pretty much Mexican food, yes, but it has a seasoning to it, and smoking, grilling, a lot of things. I mean, I love Tex-Mex and I love Mexican because I'm a native Texan. My family has gone to the same Mexican restaurant since literally before I was born. And I feel like because of that, no other restaurant seems to compare. Wait, what, Shiver? What does that mean? Hi, Lexi. Sorry, I'm late. Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. I've been feeling super tired and exhausted, so I didn't want to join, but I felt bad, so I'm here. You're fine. If you want to literally lurk majority of the time or the entire time, that's totally understandable. Don't worry about it. Why is there a pentagram? I mean, there's nothing wrong with pentagram. My friend Ryan are discussing grilling tomorrow. I'll be back in a bit. No worries, Lando. Hello, Batty Crossing. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I'm back, and welcome back, Vicky. It means, oh wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, Jason Derulo. I love that line. It's one of my favorites. Also, hey, where is that main house? I should probably check in case I've walked past it. I'm gonna go back up to where that house is, so I wanna make sure that I don't forget to check it. And thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think it's a little bit farther up. Okay, so I do see pears, but I didn't put a straight up pear on my list. I put a pear umbrella, pear smoothie, a green apple chair, the coconut drink, and then the pear dresser. So not, like a straight up pear is not gonna work. Okay, that's not the house. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, how do I get back there? Hello? Can I go this? Oh, okay, I can't go this way. So by the way, I did do a graveyard speed build recently, and it looks like this person did as well. I love the way that they went about doing it. For me, I feel like mine is a bit more suited to what I'm gonna do for my own island, but like, love that. I think this is their house. Gonna check one more time. Okay, cool, it is. So let's check this house for any of the items. Sweet and sour chicken for my local Chinese for tea. Oh, it isn't like saying that something for tea is like just something that you eat when you drink it, or is it just like a certain time of day you have a certain snack? I'm kind of unfamiliar with the term. I don't really see anything in here. I sincerely doubt there's going to be anything in this house that I'm looking for, but I do want to say that I'm absolutely living for the way that this person has decorated a lot of their island and their house. Like, hello, I'm so here for this. Oh, your membership expired? I'm sorry. Oh, is it like a dinner thing or like an appetizer for dinner? I'm only asking so that it's not something that we really do here, so I don't necessarily understand it. By the way, I have the music up decently high for my headphones, but how does it sound for you guys? If it's too soft or too loud, somebody please say something. I hope you enjoy your Lurk, Vicky. I was gonna send a membership message in the chat, but I can't now. I think, even though like it was a gifted membership, because they, in terms of progressing with the badges, they seem to work the same way as like purchasing your own membership. I think the other day you had it reached the point where you could do it, but I think it had to probably have been done that day to send the message. I mean, the main course anyways, I was meant to have a spag bowl? I have no idea what that is. For tea tonight, but surprisingly we didn't have any pasta. I've been wanting spaghetti so bad, and I don't know why. Some spaghetti with Parmesan cheese and then garlic bread would be so good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here that we're gonna be looking for, but I'm staying true to what I said, making sure that I check out the entirety of the main house. I also thought about doing a villager hunt stream today, but it's Saturday, and I didn't feel like putting in the energy to try and kick out a villager, because it's just been a long week. Like, a week that felt like a year for a lot of IRL reasons. Sorry, Shiver to. Oh, that's just Shiver. That's just his alt account. I love this house literally so much. Like, I'm like screaming. I wish I could compliment whoever made this, but I don't think that I can, so I have no way to contact them. Wait, what did Batty say? I've been getting into Chemical Romance. I've been listening to Foundation of Decay. Literally, I loved My Chemical Romance so much, especially when I was younger. There's this one song. Gosh. Now's not the time for my brain to be forgetful. There's this one song in particular that I really like, and I'm trying to remember what it's. I'm having a really hard time remembering it. So embarrassing. But there's this one thing, and whenever I remember, I'll say something. But for right now, I seem to be having a hard time. Bellissimo? I don't know what that means, William. I hope that's not a bad word. So since I checked out the main house, it'll take too long to also be checking every single house. I'm just going to explore for a bit longer and see if I can find anything. And then if not, I'm just going to go ahead and head out. I didn't know there was a gold turtle item. What? Oh, it's beautiful in Italian. Okay. I mean, we do have that one rule in place, but I mean, it's fine. That doesn't need to be deleted. I trust that you're not lying to me about what it means. I also don't know why you'd randomly share like a bad word anyways in another language. That'd be really random and also kind of strange. Still not seeing anything, but it's alright. It's alright. I feel like I haven't seen the left side of the map as much, so I'm gonna go over to the left and look for a bit, and then if I don't see anything, and then I will have to head out. Of the island, not the stream. Which imagine if like that was when I ended the stream. It'd be way too early. Saddest parts about fall in ACNH, you see the grass slowly turn dead as the months go by. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said moths, and I was like, what? Grass almost looks like your dog peed on it. It looks like someone's dog peed on it and then it sat out in the sun. Okay, I don't feel like I see anything. I do want to say though, like their island is nice. I like it. And I wish there was a way that I could compliment this person because this is totally something I'd be into. But I have no way to contact them. I'm just gonna go ahead and head out so I can go to a different island. Okay, sorry about that. I tried to be fast. I need to tell my mom something. We're gonna continue to ignore my messy house in Animal Crossing every time that we look at it in this stream. Because you guys know me, I always put off house decorating until the island is at least like 75% done. And that's if I've even decided to start at that point. But like 75% done is when I would consider starting to house decorate. I've also just looked at the screen and I realized my braid is like really frizzy. Embarrassing. I just need Tiansheng in his house and I got all the footage I need for the video. Isn't that the worst? Whenever, for whatever the reason is at all, you need a villager to either be specifically outside of their house or in their house, and then they're always doing the opposite of whatever it is that you're needing. And it's just like the one time that I need you to do this extremely simple thing, you're doing the opposite. The audacity. I'm mainly referring to whenever I was trying to kick out Filbert a while back and he would never come out of his house. I feel like the island name Honeycrisp sounds really familiar. Like, really familiar. I feel like I'm remembering somebody in the community having that as their island name. I know it sometimes just happens in a community where you might have, like, similar or the exact same names. But, like, I swear, I feel like this is someone's island that I know. But you're gonna eat dinner? No worries. Hope your dinner is good. The other day when I said I was gonna make that tortellini pasta, I didn't actually end up doing it, but we still have it and it's still good, so. I kind of want to make some later, but it can't just be me eating it because of how much there is that'll be made. I'll make it if Ben wants some. Because I don't think my mom is going to be home tonight. So none of the builders that we're looking for, but like I swear, why does this island feel like it's really familiar? Okay, well, we don't see any of the villagers. I'm just gonna explore now. Just some general exploring, not going in any specific direction. I think later today we're going to the movies. Saying it in that tense is so weird to me because for me it's 6:30. So like I wouldn't be wording it like that. Like if I was going to the movies for some reason later on, I'd be like, oh, look, I'll be going to the movies tonight, like referring to after the stream. Because like I know you're in a different time zone, but at first when I think about it, that's not like my mind's first instinct. Basically what I'm saying is when I read stuff like that, I have to remind myself, hey, that person is in a different time zone than you. It's fine. I keep having this constant internal fear with this series that I'm gonna walk past an item that I'm supposed to be looking for and not realize it. I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence, but I swear I feel like I heard about someone in the Animal Crossing community having an island named Honeycrisp. And this island is very pretty, like it's very pretty. I feel like it's like more of a pastel take on cottagecore, because like I like all the yellows and the blues. This is not the time for me to be critiquing it though and making observations. I'm just looking for items. But like, hey, it is a very pretty island. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to know, Shiver, what movie are you guys seeing? If you're okay with sharing. I think it might have been Honey's Cottage or any ACNH YouTuber with Honey in the name. I think Honey's Cottage used to also be Honey Drop Crossing and always had the word honey in her username somewhere. So it could have been hers. Like, could you imagine though, if it was like that big of a coincidence? Given I don't know what her actual name was, and I shouldn't ask because I feel like that'd be very invasive and creepy, unless she's already shared it publicly. Because some people don't want to, and that's okay. Thor, Love, and Thunder. I don't even know what that is, but I hope you enjoy it if you end up going. I like playing with music and game audio. Wait, like you like to listen to music whenever you play Animal Crossing and you also have the game sounds playing at the same time? Hold on. I'm like still mentally like this island feels really familiar for some reason. And that's gonna bother me until if I figure out if it is or not. It's gonna really bother me. So far I don't see any furniture, so I guess I should make my way over to the house. I guess I'll just go down and then to the right, okay. Well, I can't go down, it's going this way, but you get my point. Sometimes, yeah, I get that. Sometimes whenever I play Animal Crossing, if I'm playing in my downtime for some reason, and I usually don't do that a whole lot because of how much I stream it, but sometimes I'll have the volume off completely and sometimes I'll have it on. It depends on my mood. So this time I need to go down this way and it should just be nearby. Oh, look, wait, why isn't it letting me go up there? I didn't realize because the hay bale, or hay bed, I couldn't go up there. Oh wait, it's right here. Because the way that the house was designed, it didn't click in my head that this was not a villager house. Because it looks like just like a big villager house to me. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot in here so far, but I'm still gonna look to make sure. In here, but I'm just trying to make sure I stay true to what I said for they're kind of rules, but not really. Just staying true to what I said in the pinned message and checking all the rooms. You got Alice on your autofill yesterday. Are you gonna keep her? I asked like semi-excitedly because I really like Alice. Hello, Elo the Froggy. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I love Alice. Like, I just feel like I don't understand why she isn't more popular. It's not to say that she's hated, because she's definitely not. There's like nothing in this house. Because I definitely don't think that she's hated or anything, but she's not really loved on a whole lot either, nor is she really talked about much. And a lot of people that I'll say, like if they find Alice on a villager hunt, or if they get her as an autofill, they really don't have much to say about her. Remember that one time, like, she was villager hunting and she couldn't take Alice? I feel like that's happened like a few times actually, and it makes me so sad every time. Same with Apple, honestly, like same energy. I'm gonna go now since being super tired. Have a great stream. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well if you're going to sleep soon. So that being the main and only house, and we didn't see anything, I'm just gonna explore for a little longer and look for stuff. Well, maybe there's still, actually no. I was gonna say maybe for a second, because if you look at the jam jars, it's like made with fruit, so I was thinking maybe there might be a pear-related item nearby. I don't know. We'll have to excuse my yawning. It's been a super long week. I'm getting Nintendo Online today. Oh, yay! I'm so happy for you! Nintendo Online also can get expensive. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you have fun, and maybe someday if you're allowed to, and if you're open to and you want to, all those things, all good. Maybe you can come over to my island, because sometimes I open gates during streams. I'm still not seeing anything. I don't see anything up there. I don't know how I would get up there either, but... Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything up here for a moment. Like a split second when I saw the green mug, I thought maybe there'd be something, but no. And I may or may not have jinxed it from the first time around, because that first island we got really lucky really fast, and now I'm not finding like anything. I'm trying to do different angles to be able to look over there. Oh, you're gonna keep Alice for a while? I hope that you enjoy her. I just feel like she deserves so much more love. I don't think I can go down like that, but I'm trying to look, and I don't know how to get over there. That's the one thing about this kind of island layout, is because sometimes it can be really hard to navigate. I'm trying to see if I can get to that part of the island. Also, I just realized something. I could have so easily put Froggy Chair on my list of items to look for. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's how you know it's been a long week. I don't know how it's September already. I feel like the first day of summer was yesterday. I mean, I'm not necessarily in school right now, but I will say I agree with that. I feel like this summer like zoomed by insanely fast. And also August in particular went really fast. And for reasons that I'd rather not get into, September for me, at least most of the time, it tends to be one of those months that just feels extra long, and I'll be really surprised if September feels like it goes by fast, because it typically does not. And I also just decided to leave that island because I wasn't really finding anything. I just realized something kind of funny. Hold on, before I go to the next island, look at my character. They look like they either work at a farmer's market or a Sprouts. And I'm kind of here for it. I ran out of glowing moss. Are you able to get some from the Happy Home Paradise Island? That's usually where I get mine. Where are you getting the dream addresses? So whenever you're ready to go to the island and everything has kind of loaded in internet connection wise, you actually have the option for Luna to select a completely random dream address for you. And that's just what I'm doing. You just click surprise me and she gives you a very randomized option. I'm going to Captain's Island, or a Captain Island, and then Paradise Island. The Family Island. Interesting. You guys remember when I called Captain? Looking back at that, and I'm like, why did I think that? Why? What possessed me to think that? I'm sure Luna's also your cat name. It is. I also, whenever I first got her, I very nearly renamed her, but I decided not to. Immediately, none of the builders that we're looking for, but it was worth checking anyways. Yeah, let's never forget whenever I reacted to the update on the direct, and I just screamed the word captain when I saw him. On Happy Home Paradise, I'm not sure how Lottie got sick. I think it's supposed to be a reference to some kind of stomach bug she gets during a party. We know the captain in a cap of bins. Exactly. You guys! We found an item! Okay, the last, like, 2 islands I think it was, were not very lucky. But the very first island we went to was lucky, and this one was lucky again. So we're doing good. Gonna make sure I gray out this image. Just give me a second. I literally just got to this island, and here we are. Henry is my first campsite villager, which I'm not mad about. I wouldn't be mad about it either. There was this one point where I kind of wanted him. Like, I went through, like, this brief phase where I just, like, kind of wanted him. And now that I'm not really, like, into having him anymore, I feel like maybe I occasionally see him. And welcome back, Betty Crossing. Hello, Jared. Welcome to the stream. I know I could easily also call you Batty, by the way, but, like, I feel like it's very habitual for me to fully, like, just, like, say the entire username. And I don't know why I do that. I had a chicken sandwich. That sounds good. But not like one that's like full of like excess toppings, just like a very like, it's gonna sound like a weird word to use, but I hope it helps, like a subtle chicken sandwich, like one with very minimal toppings. And I say that because earlier I had like a kind of a stomach ache, and I feel like a lighter one would help. When you try to place a dresser outside your house for convenience and New Leaf and then realize you can't, that would have been so nice back then. But considering you can't do decorating outside the same way in New Horizons, there's not a need for that. Even though it would be nice. I'm always here. Me, because I lurk a lot in other people's streams. And yes, Alice is a queen. Because Betty Crossing is a baddie, also true. I'm just saying, like, for some people with usernames, I just have this habit of reading out their full name, whereas for other people, I might read, like, half of it. And that's just how I do it. Like, I just do it, and I don't even think about it. Oh, I like that name, Sunnyside Island. The way they wake up after a dream is just true Animal Crossing art. That's how I wake up in real life. Especially if it's in the middle of the night because I have to go to the bathroom and I need water. Ooh, I like the flag. Could you imagine if we got lucky again and opened up the map and it showed us that one of the builders I need is there? The way that I literally called that. I called it. I really did. I'm looking for Lyman. He's part of my list. And Lyman is one of the villagers. I can't right now. Like, I was saying that as a joke. The fact that I actually ended up seeing him? That's amazing. He technically counts as an item though, so I just got here, but like, I can't really stay that long. There we go. I know, 2 in a row. Like, that's insanely lucky. I'm not gonna full on explore this island. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate the entrance because it's very pretty. I think Lexi leaves the island. I will do the scavenger hunt. You should. You should. I mean, for me, some of the items are already grayed out, but you could also like make those part of the scavenger hunt. So far, it seems like it's generally going better than the last one, but I feel like purple items would be harder to find, and that's probably why. Looks like the character woke up in the wrong side of the bed. It happens with visiting dream addresses. I mean, sometimes it just happens. It's just part of the game and also part of real life. Let's be real. We're gonna once again ignore my very messy house in Animal Crossing because I haven't decorated anything. Do you have a dream address for your previous island? I do, I just haven't posted it publicly because like, I'm sure it's fine now, but that whole ordeal that got brought up with dream addresses made me very nervous to talk about and post mine. But I guess I will, I just haven't bothered with it yet. What I will do is instead of going to the same island, I will also look at random islands. That would make it as fair as possible. But at the same time, I feel like whenever I pull up the map to look at the builders, I don't leave the dream address up there long enough to really get a good look at whatever the code is. Like to clean your room? Me, whenever I have time to sit and clean for a bit to make sure things stay tidy, but I don't actually end up doing it. At least not when I initially tell myself to. Clean your room or I will take away your Nintendo. I can't have been the only one whenever I was really young, whenever I was supposed to go to bed at night, I would put my Nintendo DS under my pillow and turn the volume down or hide it in a weird corner of the blanket or the bed or whatever it was that I had. So that way I wouldn't get in trouble, because I did that a lot. And I'll ground you. I have actually never been, like, being completely serious before about my personal life, I have never been grounded before. So whoever Raven is, this person is gonna be the owner of the main house, so we will visit that house. Considering I'm on like the bottom right corner, I'll explore a bit over here and then make my way over there in a moment. I don't see any of the builders that we need. Maybe I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. No worries, you have fun. I hope you don't have anything to online, by the way. So yeah, we're just gonna explore a little down here and then we'll make our way up there. See, I already did find a green mum earlier, so this doesn't count for anything. The island map is named, and I quote, Wormlandia. I love it. 10 out of 10, 5 stars. Amazing, show-stopping, wonderful, beautiful. I've never been grounded to and never gotten my Nintendo taken away. Also same. But given whenever I was on my DS at night way too late, I was very good at hiding it. And then like I'm too old now to be grounded, so it wouldn't work. Who else remembers the chaos that was last night's stream? Oh, like during the Quora raid? Because literally the level of chaos like right before she raided me, I'm honestly just glad she didn't join like right as that was like at its peak, because the way that would have been genuinely extremely embarrassing. See, the pairs are green, but they're not necessarily on our list. When I was a little kid, I got grounded a lot. I was a little brat. I mean, I'm not going to go into it much farther than this because, like, I just would rather not. But I did not get grounded when I was a child. What I did get was, so we had tile floors, and if I did something that was against instructions too many times, I had to grab a square and sit on a single tile. And then every time I made noise, the timer of 5 minutes would restart. Like I had to be quiet for 5 minutes. And if I made a noise, that timer would restart over and over and over until I could be quiet. Which might sound horrible, so please don't take that as something really horrible. It's genuinely something that my entire family laughs about literally all the time. Like, so please don't take that as something bad, because it's something that we collectively laugh about. Hello, Gil. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Kat. Welcome to the stream. I already found a green mom again, so I don't need to grab any of this. I should probably make my way to the main house soon. Make sure I check that out. Okay, so I'm kind of close by. I'm trying to figure out a way to get over there. I feel like it'll probably be easiest to go over to that other incline and go through that. I'll figure out a way to get over there in the first place. I saw green, no green items on the list. That's what it feels like doing a color-coded themed villager hunt. No, not villager hunt. I keep always wanting to say villager hunt. It's a scavenger hunt. Anyways, you'd think that it'd be a lot easier than it is, but it's not. I thought about doing a few other different colors for today's scavenger hunt, but then I didn't, because for some reason I just felt really drawn to doing a green themed one. I think this is the house, but let me just double check. Okay, we're good. This is the main house, so let's go check it out. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. Talking about what Jared for subscribing to me. Let's not talk about this in the chat, please and thank you. Let's not do that. It is a nice house though, but it's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, no worries. We can move. I'd like to move on though, please. Just gonna. We're just asking Discord. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. I am live. I did the @everyone command, or not command, @everyone thing in the streams channel. Don't see anything that I'm looking for here. Sorry, my fault. Let's please move on. Any messages further discussing it, I will be removing. Please and thank you. I already deleted them, Kat. You're good. They're already deleted. Hope you enjoy your lurk, Millie. Want an update on my niece, or do you rather not have that? If there's a way that you can say it into the chat that's not necessarily going to be super heavy, then that would be good. I say that because I definitely would love an update if you're welcome to sharing, but I just don't want it to be like super like heavy in the chat. I don't know if I explained that well, so if I didn't, please feel free to let me know, because sometimes I don't explain things very well. And honestly, that's like a general thing for all the time. If I ever don't explain something very well, please let me know, because I'm not always very good at it. It's a very nice room, but I don't see anything that I'm looking for. What's your favorite flavor of bread tag? Mine's blueberry. Oh, and like whenever Raven accidentally ate the bread tag, strawberry. It's not bad. She woke up feeling really good, but she has bruises on her eyes due to pressure during OP. I think that does happen sometimes. Like for operation, like so it would depend on the operation, like what you had done, but it can happen sometimes. Is she feeling any better at all though? Like in general, is she feeling a lot better than a few days ago? Oh, a bread tag. So I don't know if you've ever seen it, but sometimes whenever you buy a loaf of bread, like in a plastic bag at the grocery store, that little plastic square that helps to keep the bread bag closed and not let any air get inside and let it get expired, that's called a bread tag. I'm gonna be honest, I do not recall a single player using the pear parasol. I don't either, but I've seen it used as decorations, just not like carried. I don't think, wait, actually no, did I? I think I checked everything, but I'm just gonna go downstairs really quickly because I feel like for some reason I didn't check it, even though I probably did. It looks like it's about to storm where I am. It was storming a lot earlier, and wait, okay, yeah, I did check. I know it depends on the person. You guys know me, I do like a good storm. And I feel like honestly, like after the stream, it would be nice to have one because I've had a long week and it'd be a nice way to decompress. That and to have my wax melts with me. So she said she's in no pain at the moment. I am so glad to hear that, really, truly. Because that does not sound like it'd be very easy or fun to have to recover from. First I was like, wait, what can I get out? And I just was going the wrong way. Boyd, why are you glitching into the wall of the restaurant? Wait, are you able to like take a picture or anything? I would love to see. She may be allowed to go to school for a long time though, which I know is upsetting for her. I'm so sorry. I know there's basically nothing I can really do, especially being so far away. I just hope that things go well for her and she can return to school soon. I would be okay with thunderstorms not existing. Understandable, and even though I personally like them, like I definitely understand that. I also know that especially depending on anyone's specific location, storms can be particularly damaging. Some people, for their own personal reasons, also may just have a lot of anxiety surrounding storms, and that's totally fine. We do not judge in this household because that would be mean. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I still feel like we're doing overall very good on this scavenger hunt. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go because I'm not seeing anything. I like good thunderstorm. Me too. Me too. And it's always nice whenever I can have some kind of candle or like incense or a wax melter going while it storms. Like it's just, that to me is like the peak of relaxing. By the way, my camera has decided to be kind of blurry and I didn't realize it. And also my nose is really red for some reason. Don't know why it's doing that, but we're going to ignore it. One more time, see if I can refocus the camera. There we go, that's better. Don't know why my nose is so red though, that's weird. I love lightning, hate thunder, but that lightning, it terrified me. I feel like, even though I feel like lightning is very pretty, it's technically, at least to me, if I were to deem one to be scarier than the other, I would pick lightning being scarier than thunder, just because lightning can technically, like, strike a living thing. And I say thing because that could also include an animal. I don't even like thunderstorm. I cry very hard because I'm scared of thunderstorms. I'm sorry, Gil. I hope you don't get one anytime soon then. I took a picture, I can't stop laughing. Send it to me, or like somewhere on the server or something. Like in the Animal Crossing channel, or like Pics and Vids or something. Same, I have to leave Wormlandia because there was nothing. I always just will check the main house and then like roam around randomly for a bit. And then if I don't see anything, then I just leave. Did you see my comments about the storm that I had? Oh no, I didn't. Wait, let me go back up. We had a horrid storm that we had 3 hours of lightning and rain, houses flooded. It was so scary. I am so sorry, Amy. Yeah, flooding is terrifying. I am in close proximity to water, so whenever we get like extra intense storms or like hurricanes even, especially the hurricanes actually, we are at extremely high risk of flooding. So I get that. Beer dinner, no worries, Megs. I hope it's good. We're gonna ignore it. Proceeds to put her entire face into the camera. I wasn't trying to be like that. It's just because I was getting closer to try and make the camera refocus. I'll say thunderstorm skills, so I understand. I feel like it's completely valid, and also, depending on where someone's from and their own personal experiences, I feel like it's valid either way. It's either love or not like thunderstorms, and that's okay. Sonder City is the island name? Wait, the one that you're at? What theme is it, you think, if you had to guess? Ooh, Roseville. Love that. 3 straight hours of just flashes of lightning. I feel like that might also be kind of harsh on the eyes for people that might have epilepsy. Given I myself do not have epilepsy, so I don't want to speak over those people, but I do feel like that might be kind of hard on your eyes if there's like a lot of excessive lightning flashes. Check the villagers. Nobody on the list, but they do have Lucky. I don't know if this is Evie or Evie, but that is the main person. We'll visit their house eventually. I find lightning really pretty. I do too. I do. The island also has Lucky. Wait, really? We both have Lucky at the same time. Maybe that means that we will be lucky and at least one of us will find something. Hopefully we'll both find something though, because these color-coded builder hunts I've started doing are so much harder than you might think. That's how they caught my niece's tumor. She had seizures. I feel like seizures, I mean, like, I'm not like a medical professional, so please take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I feel like seizures are an indicator for a lot of different things. It just depends. Wait, can you find it? So I'm going to Mystery Islands. Like, they're being completely randomized stream addresses, and I'm searching for the items that are on the top of the screen. The ones that have been grayed out are the ones that I've found already. And then whenever I go to an island, if I find one, I have to leave because it's only like one item found per island, if that makes sense. It might not be storm coming, but it could just be dark clouds. Sometimes it is, but lately we've been playing the game of, is it dark clouds or is it a thunderstorm? Hello, Caroline, welcome to the stream. Oh, maybe it's on the screen, you go, so you're fine, it's okay. I feel like it's something that you might not really pay very much mind to unless it's pointed out. And then I also have the information for the scavenger hunt pinned at the top of the chat, if you're interested. I feel like I'm somehow like heavily missing something. Maybe I'm walking past something, who knows? Hi Caroline, yes, hello, welcome in. Hey, I just made it. Hello Neon Bright, welcome to the stream. I don't currently have a code for my island. I'm sorry, Kermit. Welcome to the stream. The reason I don't have a code set up or anything is because I'm visiting random dream addresses to go scavenger hunting, specifically for the items at the top of the screen. Oh, lie, I never read the pins. My ADHD won't concentrate. That's okay. You're always welcome to ask about what's going on. Hello, Neon Bright. Oh, you found the lily pad table? Congrats, Shiver. I haven't seen anything like that so far, so that's a little frustrating. If we see something, can you... If we see something, can we say it if you miss it? Yeah, of course. If anything, I want you to do that. Like, if I walk past something that I haven't already found and I'm finding it, but I walked past it, please say something. Okay, I don't think I can go this way. I just said, ask, yeah, you're fine, it's okay. It's all good. I just took the longest nap today. The weather was finally cold. It got up to 70 degrees where I am. How are you? Tired. But more so in the sense that I've had one of those weeks this week where just, it feels like, even though it was only 7 days, or close to 7 days, it feels like it lasted like a year. A lot of that is due to personal life circumstances. So I've just had a long week and I'm tired, but I'm vibing. Oh yeah, temperature-wise, according to my computer, it says it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It was raining a lot earlier, but not anymore. I kind of hope it does it again. It's 57 Fahrenheit here. I feel like for where I am, we would consider that to be not necessarily like freezing, but definitely getting kind of cold. Oh, hope you get some rest. Thank you. I almost said soon at the end. Like, I literally... Do you guys do that too? You read something and then your brain automatically puts another word that's not actually there? Because I do that. But thank you, though. In terms of rest, I feel like mainly I need, like, some, like, mental resting. Like, just, like, vibing in a very low energy type way. But I didn't realize I'm supposed to leave the island if I found a match. I mean, if for you, you don't have to. For me, I'm doing it that way on my stream. But if you don't want to do it that way on your own scavenger hunt, that's fine. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so where is the main house? Okay, it's right up there, cool. It makes it very easy for me. Wait, where you are, it's just getting hotter? I am so sorry, Millie. I hope it cools off soon then, because the way that I would be genuinely furious if it was getting hotter right now, I only just started to cool off recently. Is the house up here? I think it was already over here earlier. I hate the Animal Crossing snow. I have a complex relationship with Animal Crossing snow. Like, it's pretty and it's cozy and fun for like 2 weeks, but then after that, it's really obnoxious. And I don't vibe with it at that point. I'm pretty sure this is it. Oops, not me clicking it twice. I'm basically playing with, so I'll also abide by the rules. Yeah, you're totally fine, but also, like, I want to make sure that I emphasize the fact that, like, if you at some point change your mind or you don't want to anymore, or if you forget or anything, that's fine, it's okay. I'm over in Washington State. We finally got rain this morning, and I literally just stood outside and ate when I took my dog out. I'm, like, from like, a very far away state. I'm from Texas, and we get a lot of rain this time of year, because right now, we're still in, like, our peak part of hurricane season. And there's all kinds of storms in the waters, all kinds of storms in like neighboring states that I've seen. So at this point, I'm just waiting for there to be a tropical storm that hits us and or a hurricane. I bet you get a lot of thunderstorms. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. And which is weird though, because for a lot of hurricane season, we got by with basically nothing happening. And now suddenly there's all these random storms in the water and in nearby states. So it's a waiting game to see if something actually happens. Is Texas tropical because the damp and hot climate? There's that, and then also, trying to figure out how to word this. I'm rather close to the Gulf of Mexico. So there's that as well, and the Gulf of Mexico is notorious in hurricane season for getting a lot of storms. I live in a thunderstorm. We only had one this summer, lasted maybe 30 to 40 minutes. I feel like on an average random summer day, that would be like, I feel like very normal to me to just see like a 30, 40 minute storm. Like I wouldn't really question it is what I'm saying. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, it's raining. But like I wouldn't think much else of it because of how much rain we see. I feel like if I was from anywhere else though, it would be a very different mindset. I posted boy with his arm through the wall on Animal Crossing channel in Discord. Wait, let me see. I might even like try to get that pulled up on the computer. For context, if anybody didn't see what Carrie C said, Boyd is like heavily glitched in Animal Crossing. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the stream, if that's okay with you, Carrie C. Bye, Betty Crossing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm sad because like, okay, because super random, I'm sorry, nobody asked. Earlier, I really wanted to watch Kato's stream about Sabotage League, but I couldn't because I was busy. Okay, thank you for waiting so patiently. I just really wanted to show this picture. Okay, now I'm on Streamlabs. I'm gonna like make it like this, and I'll leave it there for a moment so you guys can read it. But that was pretty good. I liked that. But the wintertime here is another story. It's constant rain and gray outside. Does it snow for you at all? Because us, we rarely get any snow, except for that big freeze over we had a while back. And I'm not gonna lie, there were a lot of people from neighboring states I saw online saying a lot of not so nice things about the way that we handled that snow. And in our defense, like our systems, like our pipe systems, and in general, our houses are not built for that kind of weather. So it was genuinely an atrocity for a lot of people. And it was scary and traumatic for a lot of people. Like, we just aren't built for that here. I would leave that for a moment, then I'll take it off, just to make sure everybody gets a chance to read it. Like, if you look in the back at Boyd, his arm is in the wall. How did I handle it? The freeze over? Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. For the freeze over, we had what was called rolling blackouts, and it means that people in my area, we had to take turns briefly being able to use our electricity. We had zero heating whatsoever. All of our pipes were frozen, and at the exact same time, we also had a bacterial growth that was happening in the waters because a pipe had burst, and I had no clean drinking water. Pipes were frozen. I couldn't shower. I was cold. It was snowing outside. There were sheets of ice covering absolutely everything. And my mom's house was the only house in the family that even remotely had brief chances of electricity sometimes. So a lot of people just ended up staying at my mom's house, and it was very traumatic. Yeah, it snows. We get maybe 1 or 2 good snowfalls during winter. I love it. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was regular like that, but that big freeze over we had was terrifying. Hello, Life with Loki. Welcome to the stream. If it was more regular, that would be a whole different story. Can we agree? Oh, 2020 was a bad year. COVID, Australia fires, potential. Oh, that's a World War III. I was reading that and I was like, what? Multiple celebrities died in an extreme weather and disasters everywhere. Yeah, that's probably a whole subject that we shouldn't unpack right now, but I do agree with you wholeheartedly. It was a very negative year. And yeah, Emily, I almost called you Emily. I'm so sorry, Amy. I have like 3 different people named Emily that watch the channel, and like, it just came out like that. I'm sorry. My bad. But it was very horrible. there was somebody that I saw on TikTok. So there's this thing that TikTok does where it shows you videos from people that are like kind of close to you at least. And there was somebody else in Texas that I saw, and they were outside and they saw this homeless cat that was stuck in the snow, and it had no food, no water, and if it wasn't picked up, it was going to freeze and it was gonna pass. So this family got out in the absolutely freezing weather and ice and grabbed this cat and took it home, and they kept him. It reminds me of Seattle getting up to the major heat wave. We got up to 110, and everyone up here knew how to handle it because we don't have AC up here. That's the thing, like, I feel like we as human beings should not, like, be making fun of each other's distress. Like, seriously, because depending on where you're from, your pipes and your systems in general may not be built for certain types of weather. I'm not calling you the one who so many people call me Emily. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, Amy. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that this island is called Oofington? Because I love that. I'm going to his name, Sylvania. Isn't that like a ripoff of the name Sylvana for the villager? Hello, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. Hello, beautiful people. Today I lived today 5-pound weight a few times. It was really hard, but I did it. I'm so proud of you, Caitlin. That's amazing. Yeah, it was a ginger kitty. I haven't seen the video in a while, but basically they were outside and they saved the cat from freezing to death in the snow. Oh, you found green mums? I think that was one of the, it wasn't the first thing, I don't think, that I saw. Actually, no, it was. I don't mind, it's okay. I felt bad though, I'm sorry. And yeah, that weather is pretty unusual up here. For me though, around the 110 mark, yeah, they'd be painfully hot, but also very normalized here. We found Henry. We found Henry, you guys. He's at the bottom. Do you see him? We found Henry. I also found the coconut juice. Coconut juice sounds delicious, may I just say. And yes, I don't remember the gender of the person that found the cat, but regardless of who it was, they did end up reviving the cat and saving him, and then they just kept the cat as a pet. Because I think they said something about taking it to the vet, and it didn't have a chip or anything, no collar, no nothing. So clearly nobody had owned this cat. So they just kept him as pet. Also, I have to cough for some reason, so I'm gonna mute the mic because that's gonna be kind of loud. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was not very cute. I just did not want to, like, hack on the mic. Thank you, Lexi, to see you saying I'm proud of you. Made me so happy. I'm so glad, Caitlin. I'm so glad I made you happy, because I like when you guys are happy. Yeah, the kitty did, in fact, survive. I don't have a picture that I could show you or anything, so you're gonna have to, like, I guess, like, kind of use your imagination, but we have a fireplace in the house. And back when that freeze over happened, that was like the main source of heat whenever we were able to use it. And there's this pet bed that we had that we put in front of the fireplace, and we would take turns sitting there to get heat. And then everybody brought animals over to the house, and like the animals would take turns being in front of the fireplace too. I never had a pear smoothie. No, I've had a cherry smoothie. I haven't had either because I don't like cherries or pears. I mean, it's weird because like I like the flavor of both, but I don't like actually like chewing a pear or a cherry. You just upped your phone on your nose? I'm sorry. Have you ever done that but you drop it on your foot? Because I've done that before and it feels like you're dropping a brick onto your foot. It hurts so bad. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. Oh yes, please be sure to turn on live chat so you can see all the messages. Thank you. My dad took me to a smoothie place today before we went to the store. Caitlin, literally, I've been craving a smoothie so much. That, and then the spaghetti and the garlic bread. Those two things, pasta in general, honestly, but those two things would be delicious. Yeah, so you try and catch it and it nearly breaks your toe. And like, it's, especially like afterwards, like it's almost like a really intense throbbing type pain. And it feels like you can't even like use that part of your foot for a little while. Like I was deliberately making myself walk on my heel for a bit so I wouldn't have to put pressure on my foot. I was gonna say, they've got a lot of deer and also cats. So that's the only house, main house, and I don't see any of the villagers that we need, so we will just start exploring. And Lexi, I think we're leaving for the movies at like 6 p.m., so I might have to leave around the ending part of the stream. That's okay. Thank you for letting me know. And if you do end up leaving and I'm still alive, just like let me know in the chat. It's all good. Or just somewhere, so that way I know. So his name is Hogwarts and Island has Portia, as it should, because Portia is a queen. I feel like if Portia was in Hogwarts though, she would be in Slytherin, 100%. Okay, so the house is just right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just go in since it's already right here. I should get the Animal Crossing calendar of Villager's birthday. I kind of want to have that. I feel like it'd be like a cool thing to have on your desk. I gotta go, but I should be back in like 15 minutes. No worries. You guys know how I say the phrase no worries like literally all the time? I saw this post that I completely related to, and it just said something like, for someone that says no worries a lot, I sure do worry literally all the time. And I'm like, same. I love the music. I do too. What's playing right now is, I think there's a couple of them that I added to the queue, but it's one of the lo-fi songs done by Slow-Fi, and it's based off of Stardew Valley. It's like saying, you are what you eat. I don't remember eating anxiety, but okay. I feel like I used to say that a lot, especially when I was a teenager. That's not to say that my anxiety has magically disappeared, because it definitely hasn't. It is still here and makes itself known very often. Check upstairs. I'm just like looking at the rooms like this very briefly to see if there's anything that I need. But it's great. I love you, Lexi, with your anxiety. I love you too. You can be on my list of people that I would hug. For context, if anybody hasn't heard me say that before, I'm not like, I don't like hug a whole lot in person. Like I don't do that. It's not typically my thing. I don't normally like hugs, but I've got like a small list of people that I would hug. Wait. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stomp. Oh, I was gonna say turn around, but then I got stuck on the chair. Get me out of here. It's like I'm up to sleep anxiety. It's like, don't forget me. You know, leave. It's impossible to forget. It's always the worst whenever you finally get really comfortable and you're really close to fully falling asleep. And then you get that one thought in here. It's like, hey, like, remember that thing, whatever the thing is for you. And then you can't fall asleep anymore. That house reminds me of Brewster. It does for me too. Cha-cha, real soon. I was trying to do that and do that little song, but then I couldn't get out fast enough to go in circles. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How are you? And how was the stream? Oh, thank you, Shipper. I was gonna go do that, but thank you. How was your stream, Banana Baby? How are you? If you guys look at the top of the screen, the items that are grayed out currently are items that we've already found, and the ones that are still in full color are items that I'm still looking for. Ooh, we love a good little rock garden. The stream was so good. She got so many villagers she wanted. I'm so happy to hear it. Today's Maggie and Sport correct me at the village. Wait, who's Sport? I don't know that villager. Because that might be a typo. Also, by the way, Raiders, if you are still here, I was laughing about this earlier, but I realized my character's outfit makes me look like I work at a farmer's market or a Sprouts store. And it's just funny to me. I gotta go, but everyone be sure to like and consider subscribing. Thank you, Froggy. I appreciate that. I am currently inching my way to 3K, and I just know I'm going to ugly cry when that happens. Banana BB Shadow Realm. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened, Froggy? I feel like I might have missed something. I'm gonna look down there from here because I don't know how to get down there. I don't see anything that I need. I feel like the island isn't as like decorated as heavily as some of the other ones, and I say that because like there's just like not as many items. That's all I'm saying. I don't feel like I'm gonna see anything, but I will look a little bit longer. It's funny, I'll mention the farmer's market, and here we are. Oh, that's so cute, the way that it leads you down to it. Could be villager hunted for the first 3 villager personalities. I got Chino, Stitches, and Vesta. I also got Chino. I also got fan art on stream today, my new profile picture. I upgraded resident services and got able sisters. You got a lot done. Like, a lot done. I'm so happy to hear that, though. And by the way, not to immediately change the subject, I'm sorry, but I just found another item that I'm needing for the scavenger hunt. So it's the green apple chair. Let me gray that out. But I'm happy that you had a good stream, Banana BB. This music making me so relaxed. It took me like a good 20 minutes, but I queued up a very specific section of music, and I really like it. I feel like today's queue of music is really nice. And generally what I would normally do is just like add a bunch of random lo-fi and like let it play by itself, but today like I for the most part would pick random songs. And the coconut juice, the thing is though, Emily, the first thing that I noticed was the apple chair, and I can only take 1 item per island. That's my rules. So I do unfortunately have to leave the coconut juice there. Vice versa, if I did see the coconut juice first, I would have grayed out that one and not the chair. I just noticed the chair before I noticed the drink. And welcome back, Elo the Froggy. Apple bottom jeans. Wait, when you say boots with the fur, it kind of like makes me think of boots like up there on the screen, like with a fur coat on or something. I'm sorry, Millie. It's just the rules for it. I'm sorry. That would have been perfect though if that rule wasn't in place. I have it there like that to make sure that I can make a scavenger hunt last an entire stream. I only noticed coconut juice, can't lie. Yeah, I didn't notice it either until it was pointed out. Oh, it's sporks. Okay, so because earlier you said sport, and I was like, what? But happy birthday to Spork and Maggie. Maybe Boots will have the boots with the fur. Maybe he'll have a fur scarf and furry boots. Fur everything, honestly. I will say though, with that island, I nearly left before I went and I saw that, so I'm glad that I kept going, because if I did, I wouldn't have seen either of those items. Milk Tea Island. Wasn't there somebody in the... wasn't it May Crossing, actually? But this is the second time this has happened today where I found an island that just seems extremely familiar. I mean, who knows? It could be also somebody else's, but didn't May Crossing have an island recently called Milk Tea? Thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. Thank you. MHE fan art. Is there any way that you could see it? If there isn't any way, that's totally okay. Before I answer, my lovely camera has decided to get extremely fuzzy on YouTube for some reason. Let me just... Can I fix this? Okay, it looks a little better now. I don't know why it looked like that for a moment. If there's any way that you can send it through somewhere like Instagram, Twitter, or Discord, that'd be great. But if not, I don't think there's a way that you could show me. I'm sorry. I do appreciate you making it for me though. That's really sweet. Okay, I don't think this is May Crossing Island, but I just was saying, like, the name, like, that's happened twice today where the islands seem extremely similar. I don't know if this is, I think the way you pronounce that is like Ayana? Either way, that is the main main house that we will go to check out. By the way, please be sure to check out my mods. They also make content. Thank you. Imagine an island named Cozy Grove. I mean, people have done the name like Stardew for an island because they just were fans of Stardew Valley. Not necessarily making it Stardew themed, but just because they liked the name and they just wanted to be part of that. I would literally lose my mind though if I saw that. So I realized this is not May's Island. But the way that would have been so cool, I would have to like go and tell her after the stream. I like the paths on this island. Not the point of the stream, but I do like them. By the way, let me just stop for a second and check on the Spotify queue to make sure that there's music queued up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Sorry that I have to pause and do this. I just need to make sure that nothing plays that's not like set up to play. So I just need to stop for a second to make sure I queued up a few extra songs because I would be so embarrassed if for some reason something else played that wasn't supposed to play. Okay, Okay, I promise I'm not, it's not gonna be too much longer. Also, find an island called Wookiee-Woo. That's my old, oh, it's your old Kid Core Island. Okay, well, good to know. Thank you for letting me know. No, this is not May's Island, but I thought it was at first. Thank you again, everybody, for waiting. I'm just, like, freaked out because I thought that, like, I think my queue was ending and I didn't set up enough songs for today. Normally this doesn't happen. I just need to make sure that nothing bad plays. Not that my normal music is bad that I listen to in my personal life, but it would get me copyrighted. That's why I'm saying bad. Oh, let me see. Okay, so I think we should be good now. Thank you for waiting, everyone. I appreciate it. I just was really scared that something was gonna play that wasn't supposed to play. Not the first time I've seen an island's name repeated. Soap and April, I believe, had islands named Cozy Cove, and Meg's and Ash's Cove had islands named Lemon Cove. I do remember Ash's Cove's island being called Lemon Cove. I know Meg's did as well. Didn't Kim, etc. do an island tour of an island called Lemon Cove? Because I'm pretty sure that was Meg's island. Oh, who is Ashley? Here, I got her command. Not me accidentally typing in all caps at first. While I'm at it, okay, cool. I was worried that I wasn't gonna have the right link on there and the way that I would have just ended the stream without saying anything. Thank you, of course you're welcome. So we got a little distracted there, but in my defense, the Spotify thing was genuinely important. Because I'm not about to get a copyright claim and or strike right now. No, thank you. I'm not running right now because the island has a lot of items, and I think if I run, it's going to make it look like super, super laggy. Oh, that's a cute farm. I know that's not the point of the stream right now, but that farm is so cute. Also, whenever I was panic adding a bunch of other songs to make sure nothing would play that's not supposed to play, I did click very random songs. They're all ones that aren't gonna get me copyrighted, but I clicked very random ones so I wanted to make sure that I added stuff quickly enough. I think it's mostly slow-fi stuff that I added. I don't know why most of my islands are named after Warcraft place names. The listed names with World of Warcraft names I've had: Theramore, Tears Fall, Goldshire, Ashenvale, Elwyn, and Silvermoon. I think out of those, my two favorites would probably have to be Elwyn and Silvermoon. Okay, I think I'm gonna start locating the main house now. My profile picture is my ACNH character on my new Halloween core island, and it's so cute. Have you ever gotten fan art used for your profile picture? I know some YouTubers do that, such as myself. I've had fan art made before, but I've never made it my icon. My current icon, it actually had, so, I mean, I'm not Lexi Crossing anymore, but for a while I was Lexi Crossing. And I got this current icon shortly after I rebranded to Lexi Crossing. Before that, I had a different one. Speaking of icons, I still have no idea when it's actually happening. So, but I don't know where I should go with that, but I did pick an artist to make my next icon. I just haven't commissioned yet because I don't know when I want to actually go through with that. Okay, they're actually pretty close to the house. Okay, cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get there though. I think it was down there. Yeah, I changed my name from Lexi Crossing because that just wasn't me anymore. I did not vibe with it anymore. I talked about that a few months ago in a channel update video if you haven't already seen that. There was a lot more to it than what I just said, but for my own sanity, I needed to change my YouTube name. I think your icon will look cute. Thank you. I really like the person's artwork, by the way. The artist in question uses she, her pronouns, if anyone was wondering. But she is super sweet and also said that depending on what I was envisioning, like what I was wanting, she would be willing to make me a matching banner as long as I could pay for it, which obviously fair because I would. Then let's change a command that had the name Lexi Crossing. I did. I don't even remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure I fixed it already. In fact, I think I still have my old icon on my computer. If for nostalgia, anybody wants me to bring up that picture. I feel like I have it somewhere. And that would be if I can find it. Like, I don't think I ever deleted that. So I kept it for the sake of the memories. I'm sorry I keep scratching my face. My nose is just itchy again. I need a new banner too. Do you know it? The pixel by pixel size for the banner? No, you're fine. That makes complete sense. I am not gonna lie. I tend to forget it every time I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I will forget inevitably. So I just Google it. I put in the words YouTube banner size, and then it helps me from there. Also, I don't know if I told you, but I will finally get my Nook Junction upgraded to New Leaf. Congrats, Shiver! I feel like the whole Nook store setup was so much more interesting in the past games, particularly in City Folk. Maybe this person was secretly Santa Claus, but there's nothing in the house. So I'm gonna go explore the island a little bit longer. Also, by the way, hey, I'm looking at chat through Streamlabs right now because YouTube, my screen that had YouTube on was acting a little funny. It like briefly froze and I was trying to scroll because I was like trying to see if there's anybody else live. Can you guys hear me? Like, am I moving for you? Can you hear me and everything? I'm just a little concerned. Oh, and I think we're good now. Like, it was briefly freezing. I think we're good now. I think we're good now, but that scared me. I think I'm getting a new profile picture. The one I have is of my ACNH character on Theramore. I haven't had that island for months. There's a lot of people that are really great artists. A lot of lovely people that you could probably commission if you're interested. Yes. What, isn't Lexi concerned? Never, because I'm always concerned about something. I'm a professional about worrying. It unfroze itself, but that kind of freaked me out a bit. I was like, hello, why is it doing that? Because, like, you know, especially when you're on a computer or a laptop and you're scrolling, you're trying to see whatever is related to what you're watching, see what the recommendations are. That's what I was doing to see if I could see anybody live, and then my screen, like, briefly froze and I was scrolling. That seems a little harsh to say. What? Me? What did I say? Oh, if you mean what Shipper said, I'm not offended by that at all whatsoever. I'm completely fine. That was basically just a reference to the fact that I'm always really concerned and or worried about something. That wasn't mean at all. For me, I'm fine. I would have said something immediately if I felt like it was mean. Thank you for the concern, though. No, yeah, totally. Like, if I for some reason felt like that was mean, I would have said something. Hey, I'm back by this. Welcome back, Megs. I unfortunately haven't really seen anything on this island, but we're gonna look a little bit longer. Actually, so let me see. I only have 15 minutes left of the stream. I think I want to go ahead and leave this one and go to one more island and then just check the island's villagers and kind of roam around the map for a bit. I probably won't go to the house on that one, and I say that because that adds extra time, and I'm nearing the end. I just want to make sure I go to one more island. I thought about it, and I'm not gonna lie, initially I didn't think this would be my character's permanent hairstyle whenever I eventually have the dream disc. I don't make that big of a decision right away most of the time. But I will be very honest, I really like this one. And what I like about it is that yes, it's not as long as my hair in real life, I know that. But the fact that it feels very gender neutral, I'm obsessed with. And technically anybody of any gender can wear any hairstyle because it's hair, and it's not that deep. But I just like how neutral this hairstyle feels. And it makes me feel very validated. I feel like this song playing right now, by the way, may have played earlier. I'm sorry if it's repeating. I'm serious when I said that I added a bunch of random lo-fi songs to make sure that nothing would start playing that wasn't supposed to play. It's okay, you can make the character represent when you had a pixie cut. I mean, it kind of does, because whenever I cut my hair that short, I would never do anything to style it. I wouldn't really brush it. I just would like let it vibe and be its own. Like literally, I have memories of back, let's see, let me think. Back when I was 14, and I would wake up in the morning, and because I had a pixie cut, and I would wake up and my hair was completely disheveled, and like I had hair that would like semi-swoop over my forehead, and it would like wake up like bunched up, like right here, and then I would have like random sections sticking out. Okay, so none of the villagers that we're looking for, so now it's just a matter of exploring until I gotta go. So they're gonna do to my hair. That was my whole routine, was basically just doing nothing. And my hair routine now is just brushing it periodically, leaving it in a lot of braids and ponytails, if that's what I'm wanting that day. And I don't wash it that often, which sounds gross, but personally that's just what works for me. Hi, I gotta go because I need to eat my missing lunch. I did have lunch today and I won't eat dinner for a few hours anyways. I may be back. No worries, Banana BB. I will say I'm nearing the end of the stream, so I may not be live when you get back. I'm not ending right now, but like it'll be soon. so both of them are out at the same time. I never thought about that because like I, for most of my islands, will only have one character. What song is supposed to start playing? Let me just check. Okay, and then how long have I been live for? Okay, I'm gonna add another couple of songs just to be sure because I'm not about to mess with that. Let me see. There we go. I just added some Animal Crossing ones. Before I leave, I wanted to let you know that Shiv and I have the same birthday. I found out that on your community tab post yesterday. I posted that because I realized I hadn't posted like just a random like fun poll in a while. So I wanted to. And I was reading your conversation actually. In terms of, we found something. I didn't think that we were gonna find something, but we did. We found the coconut juice. So in today's stream, in total, we found majority of the items. There's only 4 left. I feel like that's pretty good, especially compared to the last stream. And what I was saying is I've only met one person, IRL, that's had the same birthday as me. And it was way back in like elementary school, like 5th grade. I'm not looking for any more items. I'm honestly just kind of exploring now. I am kind of hungry though. So if y'all are cool with it, I may actually like wrap it up here because I'm hungry. What happened then? Will you leave the island since you found it? I will, also because I'm hungry anyways. I'm actually gonna change this song in a second because I really want to close out on something that's very chill song-wise. So I'm gonna play this song while I grab a raid link. I think I know who I'm gonna raid. I don't think I've had the chance to raid this person yet. Let me see. Okay, so I've never raided this person, but I would really like to. This is Becca with a book. By the way, if anybody was wondering, Becca with a book does not have subscribers only mode on, if anybody was concerned. I already grabbed the link, I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't see them fast enough. I will add Jelly to my list of people that I need to raid. I haven't raided Becca with a book before. She is, I don't know her pronouns, so let me backtrack with that. They are currently streaming Animal Crossing, so there is the link, and I'll be sure to ask for pronouns whenever I join. Okay, so last minute I had to add a Mario song to the queue because that was about to end, but thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Excuse my messy Animal Crossing house. We're gonna pretend that's not there. Let's go right back out with a book. I can't talk today. I will see you guys on Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time for another live stream. Bye, everyone.